Welcome back to Cooking with Michelle. I'm Joel Gilly. I'm joined by Michelle Estrada, our wonderful extension agent here at the North Carolina Cooperative Extension. We're in our demonstration kitchen for another exciting recipe today, right?
Oh yes, we do. And this time we're doing peanut vegetable stir fry.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, sounds delicious.
I'm gonna wash my hands. It's always the first step, wash your hands.
That's right.
And you're gonna talk about the recipe.
So we're gonna need, first to cook the vegetables, we're gonna need some canola oil. You need around 1 tablespoon, depending how much vegetables you have. Then for the sauce, you're gonna need a little bit of water, just in case if your sauce is too thick. And we're gonna need some low sodium soy sauce. We're gonna need some red pepper, crushed red pepper. We're gonna need some, you help me.
Is that baking powder or
cornstarch?
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch. We're gonna need just 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Unsweetened applesauce.
Oh,
Yeah,
different, but I like it.
Very different. And of course, our peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yes.
Awesome.
And are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to move the rice so everybody can see what we're doing in the cutting board. And today we're going to start with the broccoli. And we have cut broccoli before. I think we need the small one. So I'm going to move this one somewhere, maybe in here. That way it doesn't cover while you're cutting.
All right.
So basically, just remember to pull these leaves before we start cutting.
All right. You know, every time you say, oh, we've done this before, yet I always seem to forget how to do it.
Yeah,
So
but it's okay. It's okay. Repetition is what helps us, right?
that's what we're going with there.
That's right. So one of the things that, you know, I love these vegetables. Look at all the colors.
Oh, yeah.
We always recommend to eat a variety of colors when we're talking about fruits and vegetables. So this is an excellent recipe to do that. Now, let me tell you one thing. My daughter, not very excited about vegetables, right?
Yeah.
But she always said, if you make the stir fry with peanut butter, I eat them.
Oh.
So if that's a good way to sell the idea of
We'll
eating
take
more
it.
vegetables, that's right.
All right.
So basically what we're going to do now, we're going to just cut around because we want to get those florets.
Okay.
Remember,
So we're going to cut here.
Yes. And that depends, if you like to have the steam, that's good. If not, you can go closer to the floret. Whatever the way you like it.
How do you like it?
That's good.
Okay.
I think you're leaving enough. So broccoli, very good for our bones, right? Calcium, very high on calcium.
Oh, I messed that one up.
And vitamin C. So.
Plus, I love broccoli.
Oh, me too.
This you can use as a centerpiece
Oh, that's so creative.
on your table. Hold on, I'm going to get you.
Yeah, you do it right.
Look at that.
I
Okay.
don't know.
We're just going to prop it up.
Yeah,
Look at that.
How pretty. Yeah,
So
we can
beautiful.
Use everything. So just to remind you, these are kind of big, right?
Yeah.
And remember, when we are cooking, we want to be sure that they're the right size for one bite.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that we can do, we can cut these florets. Many people will cut them this way, but when you cut them this way, it gets all everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you cut
Like
it
this.
from
When I messed up one.
yes. So, but if you cut it this way, you're gonna keep your florets.
Yep.
So if you want to cut them a little bit,
Alright.
especially those big ones, that way. And remember, we always try to keep the same size so they cook evenly. So they cook evenly, and I don't know, it's just easier to eat.
Yeah.
And many times they look better than just a big tree over there in your food. Okay, it's looking good.
It's got a little too much stem.
Yeah.
We're just going to trim that up.
That's good.
It's all about the presentation here on Cooking with
I
Michelle.
love it. We have one of our volunteers, they always say that you eat with your eyes.
That's true.
So, yeah, if it looks good, you may try it, right? And move all these. Okay. And again, I think I have more than 2 cups of vegetables, but we can always feed somebody at the office.
Oh, yeah.
So, and if we need to make more sauce, we make more sauce. So what I'm going to do, I have more than 1 tablespoon in here, but I'm going to try to just put around 1 tablespoon. If we need more, we can always add later. Okay, and one thing that I love, you know that I don't have a lot of gadgets for my kitchen, but I love this one. This is a wok, and it's so much easier to really go around
Yeah.
when you're cooking, and they cook evenly. So I'm gonna turn on the heat to medium heat. And I think I have the wrong one. Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna just go to medium to start heating our oil.
Okay.
And we can put it on this side. That way we can start cutting our yellow squash.
Okay.
And
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're gonna go this
they're
one.
all pretty.
They are.
Mhm. So do you remember the basics of cutting, especially something that is round?
Yeah.
Well,
Cut it in half.
Cut it in half because you really want to have that flat.
Yeah, and then you can
surface,
lay it
right?
down on the cutting
It will
board.
be so much easier.
So we're.
And then when it
Have we ever cooked squash?
I don't know.
I don't think we have.
Oh, so I feel bad as a teacher.
No, no, no. I mean, I think I'm gonna try to figure it out. We're gonna cut here.
Well, when you have a long piece, like if we were talking about a cucumber or
Mhm.
a yellow squash, it's always better to cut
Okay.
in half first. So now you have two small pieces
Yeah.
that are easier to manage. Now you can
Now
cut
slice it in the middle.
Okay. And now you have your other
Do we
one.
cut the end off?
Yes. I don't want to eat that part.
I didn't think so.
hmm
All right.
Yes, great. So now you can slice.
We go in long slices.
I will
Little
do
slices?
It, let me
Okay.
have the knife. So I will do it this way.
Okay.
And just because we're going to have different shapes.
Okay.
See, that's another thing that we can make it look pretty. And remember your technique?
Yeah, you got that technique down.
After so many times that I did it wrong. So just do it this way.
Awesome.
Okay. And I'm gonna
Squash was one of those vegetables that growing up I never did like, but
Really?
now I love squash.
I eat it raw.
Really?
And it's really good. So I'm going to start putting our broccoli here because the broccoli is the hardest in here that we have with the carrots too.
I'm gonna save a piece of raw squash.
Yeah, it's
I wanna try it.
really good. You may need to add a little bit of flavor, but you know, when I teach younger kids, I teach them to eat things first raw because I want them to just taste the real flavor.
Mhm.
And then if they need to add anything else, they can.
My
do that.
fiance gets me. I love raw potatoes.
Oh, well, I don't know if you need to be eating raw potatoes.
What's
Now,
wrong with a raw potato?
Raw sweet potatoes are good.
What's wrong with a raw potato?
Oh, no, and you need to be careful that you don't have any green peas on those potatoes because I think that's a toxic part. We need
Well, I'm still here, so
No, I'm glad. But remember, that doesn't work in this kitchen. Because many people has not followed food safety and they're not here anymore.
you telling me that raw potatoes are bad for you?
I don't know, I will really need to look into that. I'm not sure.
But sweet potatoes are?
Sweet potatoes are good raw, and you're fine eating them. But I need to really look into the potatoes.
Hey, you got me all worried.
Oh, don't worry about it. So look at how pretty the broccoli is cooking. I want to show to the camera. See, when you start having that bright green, is when you know it's getting ready.
All right.
Okay. So, see how pretty?
Oh yeah.
So we can start adding the carrots.
Okay.
You don't need, maybe just half.
Oh, we lost the
your
centerpiece.
table decoration. And again, we're putting the carrots because
You like that
they're-
technique?
I love it. Yeah, we look like a network.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is big time.
Yes.
I love that color combination.
I love it. So again, when you're doing a stir fry, be sure that you're putting different colors. You want to make your food fun
Yeah.
and attractive. Okay. So, I think we can put do you like your vegetables crunchy or soft?
I don't care.
You don't
I'm
care?
not very picky.
So I'm going to be picky because I kind of like them crunchy.
Okay.
So, can you put the squash in here?
Absolutely.
I think
All of it?
ready? So look at those colors. Really, really nice. Okay, so the next part of this recipe, I'm going to be cooking the vegetables. I may need to add a little bit of oil.
I gotcha.
Thank you. And with a stir fry, you don't really need to do this, but I think I miss a little bit. So because you want your oil to be hot.
Yep.
Okay, and just move a little bit. Okay, so now it's time for to do our sauce.
Okay.
Okay, so I have this fancy bottle.
I was about to say, what is this?
Yeah, that I love that because you can do measurements and you know
Yeah.
you can keep it in one place.
Yeah.
So I love it. So that's where we're gonna make our sauce. Okay, so I think I measure everything except the red pepper. You decide it's just a pinch.
Yep.
So you do your own pinch.
Now this sauce, is this just make enough for one recipe? Could
Yes,
you
for
make
one.
extra
You can
and
make
keep it?
extra. Remember, when you make a sauce, you don't want to keep it too long in
Yeah.
the fridge, like 2 or 3 days. That would be
Okay.
fine. Okay, but what you can do.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
When we made, was it tacos? We made our own taco seasoning.
Yes, that you can keep.
I'm
the taco
still
seasoning.
using that taco
oh, yes,
seasoning.
That's fine.
My fiance cooks with it, and she's like, "You know what that is?" And I was like, "Ah, that's my seasoning."
That's
So that's what's really cool. Like,
Well,
you make up a
dry
batch of taco seasoning.
Dry seasoning, you can
Yeah,
keep it at
yeah.
least for a year, and then it will be good, but the quality will not
Yeah.
be the same after a year. Okay, so
All right.
you ready?
So we're gonna open this up.
Yes. So you have there, I think, 3 tablespoons of peanut butter.
Okay.
Let's start with the peanut butter, so we don't make a
The
mess.
spoon's for me.
Yes,
Okay.
that's for you.
Oh man, I s-
I told you not
I
to make a mess.
overestimated.
And again, you don't have to have that bottle. You can just do it in a jar
Okay.
or in a bowl, whatever is easier for you. Okay.
All right.
Then I think you can add the applesauce. It's no matter what is the order. So. You remember when you make these recipe, be sure that you don't have anybody with allergies to peanuts.
Yeah.
Let's do the soy sauce.
Okay.
And always try to get the low sodium soy sauce.
All of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Soy sauce is very heavy in sodium.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can put the cornstarch.
Okay.
And that's basically to help us to bake the sauce. And then just put a little bit of those red peppers.
Okay. How about this? We're saving that for later?
We're going to save it because we don't know if we're going to need it or not. And then everything depends. That's good.
Good pinch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now just close the bottle and shake it.
First, make sure it's sealed
Yeah.
before you shake it.
Uh-huh. That's what I love to use that bottle. Or again, like a jar.
Yeah.
That will work really good. Because it makes it better than if you were doing it in a bowl.
Yeah.
I think. It's easier.
Just gonna shake it.
Shake it, shake it. You see how pretty your vegetables are looking?
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh yes, this is gonna be good.
I think we're pretty well shaken.
Okay, it's almost there, I think.
More?
You have, just shake it a little bit more. That's how you do arms, like in the kitchen. Okay, now we can see if it's, do you think it's too thick or
I don't know.
it's opening?
It's my first time making this.
I think we need a little bit of water, maybe
Okay.
half with what we have. And again, if it gets too liquid, what you can do, you can put more cornstarch.
Okay.
We good now? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, and that was like 2 tablespoons of water.
I'm
I
making a
think.
mess.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
you're
clean.
ready.
I'm gonna
Okay.
clean this mess up a little bit.
Oh,
Removing the lid 3 times
was not a good idea.
was not the best.
Well, now people knows what happened.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I think our vegetables are ready and
Okay,
our sauce
so we're
is
gonna
ready.
open
So
this
we'll
up.
just-
Use all of this?
Let's see.
Okay.
Let me mix a little bit and then.
Okay.
you think?
It's looking delicious.
Oh, we can put more because then that way it can go into the rice too.
Oh, more sauce?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just over here admiring this.
I see that. Okay. Okay. Do you want to start serving the rice and then we serve the
Sure.
vegetables on top? I think this is good. I can move the just in people can use brown
How much rice?
I want a little bit more.
A little bit more?
This is gonna be my lunch, so.
Look, you don't have to tell me that. I know you and your portion sizes.
Oh, I know.
And
right?
so I'm like, you know, the student here just trying to be good.
I know. I'm sorry.
Look at this present. We're about to have the prettiest.
Oh, look at that. And then we just put our vegetables on top. And I was ready to say something. I forgot. Now I'm like at home.
It's all good. We got plenty of time.
Look at that. Looks so pretty.
You like that?
Yeah. Maybe in your other life you were a chef.
I think so.
I think so too.
So pretty.
So pretty.
All right.
So I hope it tastes the same way that it looks, right?
Exactly.
Like I said, this is something that, and this recipe actually is part of one of our programs that is called Steps to Health. And we learn about how to reduce sodium, how to reduce sugars, so all the good things that we need to know to be healthy. So, and while you're doing that, do you want me to share with everybody the nutritional facts?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, the serving size is 1 cup. So we're eating a variety of vegetables in one meal. Calories, 344, no bad. Carbs, 28 grams, and that's including the rice. The fiber is 5 grams, protein, 10 grams, total fat, 19 grams. And remember, some of that fat is good fat because we're using the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Then we have the saturated fat, just 2 grams.
Oh wow.
So the good fat is a lot.
Yeah.
Then the only bad thing about this recipe is the sodium. It's 848 milligrams. So
And that's from the soy sauce?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very high in sodium. And sugar, 5 milligrams.
Awesome. Well, it's ready to try.
Let me move these on this side.
First of all, it's absolutely beautiful. I just wanted to show that to the
Yes,
camera.
Look at this.
So now, there's your napkin, by the way.
Thank you.
Time for the taste test.
Yes, we have to sacrifice.
I asked you before we started, am I going to taste the applesauce and the peanut butter?
Uh-huh.
Because that part is a little bit different for a stir fry.
Right.
And you said a little bit, but it's really good.
It is really good.
I mean, I love applesauce and peanut butter,
But not in something
but it's
like
kind of a
this,
weird
huh?
combination, but it's actually really good.
Yes, and that's what all of my participants, they say, oh no, this is not going to be good. But it's really good. So that teaches that we always need to try.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we never know if we're going to like it or not.
This is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Super quick. Super quick. Easy. Healthy and delicious.
And you can always add leftover chicken
Ooh.
or any other meat if you want to.
Man, now we're talking. But great to pack for lunch.
That's
I mean,
right.
I assume it would heat pretty well at work.
Yes.
So this is delicious.
And use fresh vegetables when you can. And if no, frozen vegetables will be good too.
This is delicious as always. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Try this recipe at home. Get the kids involved. You're gonna have to handle the knife skills, but they can probably help stir.
I think so.
They can make the sauce.
Oh, yes. That would be funny. Shake it.
Exactly. We're gonna go finish this food now. Hopefully give some to the people in the office too, because we got a little bit of extra.
know.
But again, if there's a recipe that you would like for us to look for, or you have questions about a recipe, you can contact Michelle here
Yes.
at the North Carolina Cooperative Extension.
731-1520.
Michelle, thank you again for having us in your kitchen. I'm gonna go finish this recipe now, this delicious meal. It's lunchtime, so we're gonna go enjoy. Thanks so much.